probably the combination of Kevin and Brandon. Having said that, I thought we had our opportunities. Offensively, I didn't like the way we played the whole night, really. Wasn't a lot of movement, I like Rondo being aggressive, but on the other end, we didn't get a lot of ball movement. So, but this wasn't lost on offense. Defensively, you give them 98 points. It's a team that's struggling right now scoring. Layup drills. A lot of bad, the stretch where they stretched the lead, we had our bench in, and we made some bonehead plays, we leave Ben Gordon to trap, Gerald Wilkins, we rotate the Ben Wallace out to the three-point line, we give up an offensive rebound on the free throw. Those three possessions, to me, changed the game. It went from a 2-point game to an 8-point game. And to me, you give a team that's struggling for wins life, they'll beat you, and that's what happened.
Are you worried about where this team is at 3 out of 4?
No, I'm not. I want to play better, clearly. We're going through a lot of stuff with all the injuries and stuff, and so are other teams. And, I just think it's going to be this type of year. I keep saying it. It's going to be up and down, and, every time it looks like we're about to take off and play well, we do this, and I'm hoping at some point in this year it'll keep doing this, and then we'll take off. But we haven't done that. There are signs that you can, but we just haven't followed through on.
Well, Paul tonight was there. He just didn't look like himself.
No, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll find that out, but yeah, I won't disagree with that. Listen, some of it, he wasn't really involved, and I think you got to get your scores involved early. But I don't know. We'll figure that out.
This is bad. You kind of played him a little bit in the third quarter. You could have extended the lead.
Yeah, I thought the first half even more than the third quarter. I thought we had a chance to have a big lead in the first half, and I thought offensively we had it going, and I thought you could see the let up on defense. We were gambling, we were giving all loose. I mean, you could just see it, and. At halftime, as a coach, I was not very comfortable with where the game was going to go, honestly. I told our staff that. I said, we're going to have to dig this out because this game, we should be up 12-14. It's a 2-point game, 1 point, whatever it was. And I said, now we're going to have to earn this,
What's the answer with Rondo? You want to be aggressive?
No, I want Rondo to stay aggressive, more in transition. In half court, that's when you get the ball to the other guys. But listen, Rondo, we want him to stay exactly. We want him to stay aggressive, all right? And that's really important for us. The way to really do that is off of stops, and in the first half, that's how we did it. In the second half, we were not getting stops. And I thought that affected how effective he was as well.
Would you say that his aggression came at the expense of getting Paul and Ray?
No, I don't know. I think that happens. But, in the first half, he was aggressive and we were scoring. So you wasn't that upset with it.
He was scoring.
Yeah, but as a team, look at the numbers. We had 47 and 49 points. So that means we were scoring. Whether it was him or not, he's on this team. In the second half, we didn't score enough points. And to me, the difference was our defense. We didn't get stops, so we didn't get transition. And to me, that's where you want him involved.
You talked about wanting to take off and get some consistency. Is that going to be more difficult now? It seems like the schedule turns. You've got a bunch at home.
Yeah, that part doesn't bother me at all. The road home schedule hasn't, never did. I think we're really good on the road. I think, like I said, so far we've proven we can beat anybody and lose anybody. That's the maddening part. What we haven't proven is that we can be a consistent basketball team, and that's what we have to get to.
Are you disappointed in just that you didn't take better advantage?
I wish we had, but Steve, listen, as a coach, what can you do about it?
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about it because I can't do anything about it. I just have to coach forward.
Chris Wilcox looks like he's really rounding into
Yeah, he's been good. He's been really good. He's just playing hard. I thought he looked tired in the fourth as well. He's playing a lot of minutes in a row. We don't have a lot of choices right now, but he's given us exactly what we hoped that he would give us when we signed him. Energy, athleticism, running the floor, finishing at the basket. So if he can stay where he's at right now, I'm very happy with that.
Was it just getting used to a new system with him?
I just think it's just him playing better basketball. I'd love to give him that, but really, I just think he's playing better. He's figured it out. I think this is how he should be every day in his career. I don't think it should be inconsistent. I think this is who he is. It's a talent he has. Energy from him big is a talent, and I think it's who he should be every night. I tell him that all the time, and I always tell him you should never be a minimum big in our league. But that's going to come from him, and it is. So I'm very happy with that.
Doc, it seems like him and Rondo really work well out there together. What have you seen from them?
Well, I think the fact that he runs the floor and he's in front of everybody, and Rondo has trust that he can throw the ball up and he'll go get it. I mean, he made some tough passes, I thought, tonight. Chris caught him and finished. So, it's no different, I guess, than Brady and Gronk. Someone when I come up with, I'm sorry. You get confidence in certain guys running, and there's certain guys that probably can run and Rondo would not throw it. I think you kind of know who you're passing to.
You got a better feel whether Kevin B was on now?
I don't know because I thought he was going today until late. I mean, that was as late as scratch as we've had, to the point that we had already filled out the injured list, and we would have activated Marquise, but we couldn't because we had already put in the list, which I think is another silly rule, but we won't even get there. The guy's sitting there healthy. I don't know why he couldn't play, but anyway.
Wilcox doubled his average minutes. How important is that? You said he was a little tired in the
Yeah.
fourth, but on nights when you don't have Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin and Brandon, so we didn't have a lot of choices. I tell you where I was concerned going in the game, honestly, offensively, is not having that big to stretch the floor like Kevin and Brandon does for us, and having two lower post bigs, I thought Lawrence obviously knew that, and they trapped Ray and Paul every time they caught the ball without really worrying about our bigs popping for shots like we do, But I worry more about Chris tomorrow because, we got a quick turnaround and we're playing high-energy bigs tomorrow.
Is that why you leaned on Juwan a little bit in the second half to try
absolutely. Yeah, and Juwan played well until the game got nasty, and he'll get that, he'll learn. Thanks, guys.